Okay, welcome back to our series on creating a school store or creating the documentation for that store in Google Sheets. We have just switched over to the menu sheet, and this is going to be the easiest sheet for you to create. What we're going to use this for is a place to store information that can be brought into other sheets through a drop-down menu. So you'll see how that works in a minute, but for now let's just get it set up. There's only two menus I'm going to use here. The first one I'm going to call vendors, and these are the people that we buy our school supplies from. And the second one is going to say free delivery options. So maybe vendor 1 guarantees 2-day free delivery, whereas vendor 2 guarantees 1-week delivery, or maybe 1-week delivery on a particular item. So while in 2 days they'll deliver pencils for free, earbuds you have to wait a week. Okay, so that's very practical. It's something that may be the case in a store, and we're using it just to kind of demonstrate how these menus are going to work. Okay, underneath you're going to make up and type at least 3 vendors, so 3 company names, and you're going to type at least 3 or more delivery options. To save some time, I'm just going to paste some in there, and then I can see that I need to adjust my column widths a little bit so that I can work. I could do this later, but it kind of bothers me now. So, okay, and you can see the vendors: School Supplies Incorporated, Stationery and More Incorporated, Supplies LLC. So you just make them up. You're welcome to use these if you want. Let's do some formatting on this. Now, for one thing, if I look back at sales, you can see that the data itself just has no formatting except really a border around it, whereas the top labels have a background color, they're bolded, they're tilted. And we're not going to really need these because we don't have this type of label. So let me start by clicking on any one of these top labels. Now I could use the copy and paste format only method. I find the paint format tool easier to use, quicker. So there you go, picked up those formats, and I could go back and grab the format on this if I wanted, and if I had changed the font or the alignment or background color, I would definitely do that. Since all I need is borders, in this case it might just be simpler to click and turn on the borders there. Either way. And then the last thing that would be left to do is to do a final adjustment here on the column width. I don't really like to leave a lot of extra blank space. One is you run out of space going across your sheet, and 2, I think it's a little distracting. It's best if things are sized as they need to be, as they best support the sheet. Okay, and that's it. Menus is a pretty quick tutorial. You just want to get this information up here, and we'll see in our next video on inventory how to use this.